Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Hopefully you can hear me, Saito. Welcome to the stream. For as dark as the night and bright as the sky, here comes EXP, the story of a lifetime. Just one of my experimental intros. So, the city lights is bright, and the night sky is always going to be as black as ever. But you can never stop somebody as a storyteller to observe everything from the night. That's why I'm Batman. How's everything going, Saito? Thank you for confirming you can hear me. So, you are the first and only one here right now. I don't know if I should, contemplating about, sharing this on another, streamer's Discord. I'm on a part of other Discords where, they have, what do you call a self-promotion section. So I kind of am weary about those now, because it's like, on the one hand, I can share my stream on there. At the same time, it's really up to people wanting to stop by or not, and I can't really control that on other people's Discords. So so I take it with precaution if I'm going to do that. So I just did it now. Yeah, but I'm not too worried. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised even if it's like, even if it looks like, no, not many people are going to come in or anything like that nature. Anything of that nature. But I'm more bold and focused to kind of get to know how everyone is doing. So, you said you're doing okay. That's good to hear. That is good to hear, Saito. I know you were talking about all those AMV things, everything, you know. We were having a good time earlier when we were on the Twitch. But now we're on YouTube, about to hang out. It just went to 0. Are you still on? I wonder if it cut off a bit. Unless that's an error. Sometimes it says 0 and you're still on. Oh, there it goes. Now it's back to 1. Saito, you still there? Yeah, okay. So what I'm about to do real quick is I'm going to go, because I got to go on my computer. I got to do the whole indication of the stream as made, or whether to say it's made for kids or not made for kids. This stream is not made for kids, so I got to go in there and make that, select that option real quick. So if anyone comes in, they say hello, you go ahead and interact with them. Let them know I will be right back. So it shouldn't take too long. So I'm gonna go hit that checkbox real quick. So I'll be right back. Alright, good. I took care of that. So, Saito, let me see what he said. He said, when my video falls behind, the live light turns off. So I think that's why it shows me drop out. So when my video drops out, the live light shuts off. I wonder if that's been a constant thing on your end there, on your side there. That's interesting. I'm gonna also get my headphones real quick. One thing I like about the SAO video games is it's... Oh, I know you changed the subject a little bit there. I was like, what? But oh no, but I get what you're doing. Okay. I don't like about the SAO video games is it's one of few, if any other game or game series, that you can't pause even if you are playing offline. You can't even pause in that game? What? First I ever heard of that. Although, I'm trying to remember if there was a really one game or two that I ever played or heard of where you can't pause. That's insane. Can't even pause the game. So I got my headset in so I can hear myself. Gotcha. Well, I'm surprised that such a thing even exists. You can't even pause during a game. Is it like throughout the whole game you can't even pause it? If that's the case, then that's a huge surprise to me. So what's happening? What is today's stream about? Well, if you have already taken a look, the title says it all. This is actually Shadow Play gameplay, which means I will be playing stealth throughout the whole game. I will not be killing anybody, so there will be no kills. It is possible for this game because this game requires you to do one of two things: kill people, kill targets. You can even kill strangers or kill citizens. Kill nobody and only kill a few people, or kill a few people, or just wipe your hands clean. There's a challenge called Clean's Hands on YouTube where people, which just means no kills overall. So if I'm playing this game without causing any alarms or alerts at all, that's completely stealth. Now that's a challenge indeed. Now I'm not going to do it in the highest level difficulty because I want to get back into the basics of this game, honestly. Especially as the character that I'll be playing as in a moment. So I'll be doing New Game Plus. Yeah, that's too bad, man. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to do medium. Now I'm going to sit here and let the cinematics play. You love to play Monster Hunter? I haven't played it, so I don't, I've seen the animated cartoon for when it was playing. I never got to see the end, though.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father...
So how did you know that Monster Hunter doesn't allow you to pause? You seen some people play it?
All these years later, am I the ruler
or looked into it?
Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible.
The Crown Killer is watching.
I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
So now take it with a grain of salt then. Or make it a bucket of salt.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
So far, the health of the stream
All hail
is
Her
good.
Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty,
slightly turned
before
the
we
neck.
begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Trying to play the classic Corvo Atano. First character ever played in the Dishonored series. Well, the first installment of Dishonored, by the way.
Corvo Atano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison to tell his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging.
This will be played for 2 hours today. So once that marker reaches up to the 2 hour, then I am done.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew. Oh, so that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only 2 keys.
Signet.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Sir, how long
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. The man's moving up in the world. He's old blood, one of the good families. And now that he's helped the rightful Empress take the throne, the Ramseys are going to be back in fashion in Dunwall. He'd be smart to remember that.
Ever seen any challenge runs? Excuse me. Ever seen any challenge runs like people like doing? I'll do some readings later. Doing like certain handicaps or certain like limitations or limiters in a game, whether it's in a live stream or a video. You know, like someone be like, "Oh, no kills" or "stealth only." Any ever seen any of those type of videos or anything of that nature?
Maybe I should just spin it. Pick a place to lick my wounds. I've got to regroup.
Is it rarely? Any you remember?
Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
Lord Protector, I can't believe Ramsey's a traitor. Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. Emily she's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye.
Rest in peace, Captain Mayhew. One of the most loyal servants, the most loyal captains, now dead. Well, gotcha.
No time for that now.
Yeah, speed runs. I would visit like there's a certain live streamer that I would visit on Twitch that does horror speed runs for a living. And I was always trying to remember, is it the triangle button? Yeah, there we go. I have to remember the lean button. So triangle, lean.
Gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss. Oh, that kiss. Oh. So he says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says yeah, but this time I really mean it.
So the idea of, from what I observed about, and I've barely seen some of the videos that involve shadow or ghost, but the idea is you have to be unseen. No one knows you're around at all. That means you have to make sure you don't cause any alerts. Zero, nada at all. Now this is the first time me attempting this. I actually did stealth gameplay a long time ago. That's why I'm keeping it at a minimum level. I could do this on easy, but I beat it on medium already beforehand. So to me, it's not a problem.
As we both know, whoever's killing off my detractors is doing so for calculated effect, undermining me. The Crown Killer is being guided by someone. But who? Tomorrow's the anniversary of Mother's death. A sad day for us both. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've protected me, and taught me how to protect myself. You've helped me see what was right for the people of the Empire. We drained the flooded district.
My ears are feeling a bit warm and hot from these.
Yesterday we launched a beautiful ship in Mother's name. Trying to become the sovereign she
I know what the headset I have on.
But Father, I wouldn't be here without you.
But I'm going to be saving a lot more often because I have to make sure I don't screw it up. So I have to be careful. Do you walk in here? Any chance? No. Okay. Now I could cause some noise, distract him, but I am not going to do that. So he's in the same spot. Okay. Always going to check everywhere for every coin, every nook and cranny I can get, because I'll be spending a lot of stuff sometimes. That must be fun, seeing the speed run of World of Warcraft dungeons. Now this enemy down here most likely will.
If I had two, I'd give him one. I still got one, but
I might have to use
eat it.
this to distract him.
He eats it. Then what?
Unless I can walk right past him. Can I walk right past him? Got it.
Room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and
GG, that was awesome.
I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
So I just walked right past him like it was nothing. I'm actually proud of myself to be able to do that. Because I remember I had to always knock him out, but I'm trying to see if I can do it without knocking out too many enemies. If I have to knock out some enemies to get past them, I'll do it. But I'm just going to try to see if I can do my best without it.
The order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Hold on one sec. Let me check something also. Yeah, so Shadow, yeah, you can't be, I wanted to double check, yeah, Shadow, you can't be detected, you can't alert anybody. You have to make sure that you're never detected, so.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me.
Now this one I had difficulty playing
Ramsey
out
is too dangerous to be
offline,
left
this
to
section
play.
right here. Because this guy, when he comes over here, he will see you if you try waiting for this other guy over there to get out of the way. Because then you also have the guy over here.
I'm bored.
Woohoo! That was good. That was good.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Yeah, now there was a painting in there, but he doesn't take it, so it's not even a collectible. Unfortunately. I'm trying to see if I can get all the collectibles. If I happen to miss one in this run, I'm not going to get upset about it. I can always do this over again and again, just for good measure. Let me see, where was my save point? Oh, good. Okay.
The girl, oh sorry, her Imperial
Emily
man
would fall asleep in here after the plague.
bothered to keep her appointments, I might have finally restored the family to its proper station. My idiot father notwithstanding.
Go to sleep, buddy. Well, that was a successful first part of the mission.
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily.
I think it was the RNG of the other two guards.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite
If
atop
I miss any
Dunwall Tower.
collectible, it's okay.
Stay put until this is all
I know I
set
said all
straight, Ramsey.
collectibles,
Enjoy the rations
so I'm
and
trying my
well
best to
water,
get as many
sleeping
of them as
next to a
possible.
fortune.
But if I end up missing them all, but I do get get this whole other aspect of the run done, then I'm good. Then I'll try it again. So you are back in Solar Online RE Hollow Fragment. You said back, so because I remember you told me a long time ago you were playing it and then you stopped for some reason. So now you're back into it. Okay, cool. It's like with me in this game. I'm back playing Dishonored 2. I love Dishonored game. I love the Dishonored 2. I love Dishonored 1 actually. I play that one a lot, and then I like this one as well. Let me get to the let me see. I was trying to find oh, okay. I was also doing a little research to double check to make sure. Did I miss a collectible in this area? They said nope.
I'd better take these.
But the collectibles aren't the books. I just like to get the books. The collectibles are like all the paintings and all this other runes and stuff you can get in this game. So they're the ones I'm gonna try to get. Now you need to be sleeping on the couch, or no, better yet, the couch or the chair. Let me see. Is there a room on the couch? Yeah, I think there's a room on the couch. Yeah, the couch. So you got some nice food and delivery there. Yeah, about to unlock the saddest part to get for Kirito. Oh, the saddest party member to get for... Ooh, saddest party member. Saddest in terms of the lore, or saddest in terms of they're not really a good party member? Well, depending on what you mean by that.
Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask?
Oh, by the way, when I meant the RNG, you know, those guards, that one guard, literally, I'm glad they did this. They actually stayed, like, in that one room. They were still looking at all those paintings. They did not even turn around. I thought you meant the lore for a second there. Yeah, because you said the saddest party member. Is like, oh, this must be lore. Okay. I'm curious how. Wonder what happened with that guy, with that character. But anyway, it's all right if it's a long story. You know, you don't have to write a huge long tale about it. So, but it's all right. But that's really interesting. Who knows? Maybe one of these I might check out that Sword Out Online game. No guarantees right now, but may one day check it out. But one thing I will say about the ooh, let me eat your leftover food.
Samuel Beechworth made this. Wonder what advice he would have about today.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up, and I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners, and lessons about boring old history? Maybe the precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart. I hope the season of rats and plague will be nothing more than a passing shadow on your early memories. A crisis come and past, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril. It was not your choice to be the daughter of an empress, but I believe you'll rise to the challenge.
Gotcha.
Stay good.
Hello, Celestial Shards. How's your day going so far?
And telling stories, and only share your power with those you truly trust.
If only I could talk to Jessamine one more time.
Whoa. Yeah, when those guys were around.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
It's raining in your area. Wow.
I'll need this.
Yeah, my day's going well. Yeah, I meant to check up on you. How you doing? I know we hadn't been. So I think I was busy last time when we were trying to keep in touch, but all right. So now that I successfully went through this area without any detection at all, thanks to RNG with those two guards, especially that one guard who was just looking away. I could just easily just walk away. And that one that was smoking the cigarette. Oh my gosh, that was so well done. So that is great. Now I just need to go to the next one. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, wait, let me see how many characters was that. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, hold on, Saito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. if you probably didn't notice, if you you're probably looking at the chat on the screen, so you didn't notice. So my PlayStation chat covered all your messages, but the top chat on YouTube itself removed your previous messages and timed you out, mainly because of the module setup I have on my Stream Elements. But I went ahead and did the math, counted all your characters, because I have what you call, what do I call active? Or, no, spam filter active, actually, where I can control lengthy messages. So you probably didn't notice it got cut off, but it's alright. I'm going to expand the maximum amount to maybe about like 200. So about 200 max. So I can see your message on the screen. So when there's a timeout, when YouTube times out people, when the Stream Elements times out somebody, all their messages get removed. That's alright. I'm viewing the deleted messages because I know what you said and I got it all recorded on the screen. But the good news, it only times out for 50 seconds, so it may not look like you were timed out at all. Yeah. I didn't make it a lengthy timeout. It was 150 maximum characters. That's why it timed. Well, yours was actually that message, one you had recently sent was over 150 characters. Yeah, it counts number of characters. So I expanded it to 200. Yeah, I just had it at 150. That's why it timed you out. So if it goes 150, it went time. So I said, you know what? I'll make it 200. Interesting. You have to take a look at that. You said your thing showed 200 out of 200. Oh, you talking about like when you write in the message on the chat, it says like 200. You can only add 200. Well, on the Stream Elements chat bot or any chat bot system, you can add the maximum number of characters for a paragraph. That's what I'm talking about. Not there. I'm talking about Stream Elements. It regulates lengthy paragraph messages.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding.
So I changed it to 200 so that way it won't do that again. I just had it at 150 to test it out. And it looks to me it timed you out because it was above 150. So I went ahead and made it to 200 so it would be easier for you to write your long message without having it time you out. Yeah, the chatbot's system for paragraph control is much different. Yeah, well, I didn't really think it was going to be that many characters. So that's why I left it at 150. Because most of the paragraphs, I would presume, would be near, even close to 150. But apparently, even that paragraph you sent was above it. Just by 10 or 15 characters. Yeah. Which part? The one about the, because I got the first paragraph one you did was that was a little lengthy, but it didn't time you out, was the one that said, SAO video games where you can't pause. So I got that one. And then the paragraph is where the timeout occurred, was the one where you said it was Sachi. That's the one where it timed out. So I did get that on the screen. I just didn't get it on the Oh, but Kirito and the guild leader died in a trap chess event? Yep, I got that part. I just had to look on the YouTube thing. View the deleted message. And also, again, keep in mind, the PlayStation comment section is not the same as the YouTube comment section. So if the PlayStation comments cuts off certain sentences, it may not get all the words. If you probably noticed, if you leave a lengthy message anyway, the PlayStation comment might have the last few sentences cut off. But I can see it on the YouTube chat. So if you leave a lengthy message anyway, I will see it on the YouTube chat all the way. Just that on the screen, it might not get all of the whole paragraph. Just like
Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mentioned I got that part. Remember I said I viewed the deleted message? On the YouTube chat, so I got that.
I think I heard. Hello?
Uh-oh. Looks like I alerted this. Wait, how did he hear me? Oh. Right. Gotcha. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on this part. Let me see, is this still active? I'm just going to test this out. Because the person is right beneath me, so I have to be very careful. Coming down.
Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again.
Ooh, okay, I made it past that guy. Well, that was close. So let me read your message, and I'm going to go ahead and focus on the next part. Kirito survived because he was really high in level, and the guild leader was away buying the house for the guild when he found out he killed himself. Ooh. That's deep.
I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
See, that's the place I need to get into.
I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Atano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench. Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spill. Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
I'm just waiting for 2 movements. Because there's one that's supposed to come up here.
I need to pee.
And there's someone that comes up there. So he goes down there. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't get spotted. Don't get detected.
I'm hungry.
Here, let me do that over again so that way I don't get that. I don't think that lightning bolt is going to do anything unless I get to the red, but I just want to be on the safe side. I know it was raining in my area, like, at some point, but man. Yeah, so the pattern is this guy's gonna come, he's gonna walk back. And then this person's gonna come up here, but I don't want to stick my head out, so I have to wait.
He says
until he
and I says I
walks
am
back
alert.
down
I've
as
been
well.
alert.
That person comes up
He
and then
says,
go
yeah,
down.
but this time I really mean it. Something stinks around here. That's not my job to clean up.
I can see him from here too.
I'm hungry.
One of them 2-penny drinks.
Ah, I was going to try to do like a circle around him. But I can put him to sleep. It won't be a problem. Like I said, as long as I don't get detected. Oh, and by the way, if I'm not responding right away to any comments left in the chat, it's because I'm so focused. So I will get back to the chat once I take care of this. Yep. So he turns down. So I'm going to put him to sleep.
He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert.
Okay, so now we got a little situation here.
He says
so I'm gonna go ahead and cause he went down there, right? So then that means so he's gonna see me. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and go around and see if I can... Because I want to observe the guy that's usually... See if this guy's going to move again. And he comes down really fast. So it's just catching him at the right moment. And I don't want to run out and then go over there, because then that guy's going to see me. He saw me over there. Interesting. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and head over.
Don't even know that. I can just go to yes. It sure reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Oh, that was close. Alright, let me see what's in the chat right here. So, Kirito survived, right? Kirito took it hard because the guild members got overconfident thinking they were good when it was pretty much Kirito hiding his actual level carrying them. Ha! Ah. Wow. Oh, wow. That's...
So, if I have two and I give him one, I still got
dang.
one, but,
And they didn't know about anti-teleport crystal trap rooms. Shoot. Dang, that sucks. So sorry you were on the phone? It's alright.
So he says, keep alert, and I says, I am alert, I've been alert. And then he says, oh yeah, but this time, I really mean it.
Here's a collectible. Toss it. Ah, here's a chest. Yeah, the only way to open it is with whatever's probably in the readings, perhaps. Let's take a look around, see what we have here. Yeah, big Mega Man X3, awesome. Though Sachi was the only one who secretly knew Kirito's level. Oh man. See? Now you got people the one person carrying them, and they don't know that that person is the one that's the reason why they're able to manage to do so well. Shoot. And you tell me all the things that are happening? Man. He killing himself? Oh my gosh. Well, that's great, man. Mega Man X3, you beat it. Awesome. What game you gonna play next, Celestial Shards? What's your next game to take up for the challenge? Now this one's gonna be a bit tricky. Because there's another room with a lot of info and stuff in there, and in order to get there, I gotta quietly sneak back around again. Now, even if there's a little lightning bolt, that doesn't mean that I've been spotted or detected or anything. It just means that they noticed something, but they haven't. There hasn't been a cause for alarm or detection yet. X4? You like Mega Man X4? Legacy. The Legacy will be my favorite. X4, huh? Okay. I miss playing the Mega Man X series. Alright, hold on for a moment. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna check. Let me see. I'm gonna check something real quick in my stats. Just a moment. Is it here? There we go. Okay, so I've been spotted by enemies. Okay, good. I have 3 non-lethal takedowns. Okay. Because ghost means I have to make sure no one spots me. That's the biggest part of the ghost. Shadow and ghosts or clean hands are three of the biggest ones that come to Dishonored. You can't kill nobody. you gotta make sure you don't even get detected at all and spotted by anybody. Period. And you gotta make sure to hide the bodies very well, otherwise people will find them. It's very difficult, but it's one of the things that could kill a run. Alright, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. Let me go back to the thing. There we go. So let me start with the latest one I seen. Okay. And in Hollow Fragment, Sachi is a hidden unlockable party member, though it's not the real Sachi. It's Hollow Variant, a AI copy of her made from data gathered from the real Sachi. Oh wow. And then Sledgehammer, why not play them and reminisce about them? Yeah, why not? This is a game I haven't played in years, and I'm already reminiscing about Dishonored right now. So yeah, why not? Do I like this game more? Oh, hey, the Elite, what's up? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? Do you like this game more than... How's your day going so far? Do you like this game more than Wolf Among Us? Yes? That doesn't mean I don't love The Wolf Among Us, though. But this is a game series that I've enjoyed since the first Dishonored. So I enjoyed the first Dishonored, and I've enjoyed the second one. Whether some people liked it or not. She is also a party member in Fatal Bullet, a DLC character. Oh, really? Nice. Wait, so let's just start. Wait, what do you mean? You said have fun with that. Have fun with Dishonored? It is not like MGS. Or are you saying you're having fun with it? Mega Man series is not like MGS. Or are you just talking about my game here? Maybe in the later series. Wait, what? So you got that guard going down there. I was wondering about the guard that hasn't come up yet. Where are they? So there they are. Whoa. Let me load from there just to be sure. You don't want to cause any detection at all. That's one of the challenges. Don't need, gotta be careful of detection. Dirt, 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 dirt.
He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it. Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
Oh, really? I am playing this mostly on medium difficulty. So that's kind of like just normal difficulty here. But, And let me check the stats just to be sure. A good way to tell if I've been detected is if I check the stats. Have I been detected? Spotted by enemies? No. Okay. It might feel like a higher difficulty. Although MGS is much more different compared to this. Gonna knock this guy out.
Sorry you missed us. I'll be taking the children away from Dunwall earlier than expected. A few weeks before the upcoming anniversary of Empress Jessamine's death. Things are about to get bad, and I'm not just talking about the Crown Killer. Besides, there's profit to be made bringing new silver miners down south, so arrangements must be made. Talk for now.
Alright then, now this is where it gets even more a little rough, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, I don't have to get like reading in every place. Mostly the collectibles are just like the paintings and stuff, so I'm not gonna visit every area, just those places I know that really matter.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name. Further, Corvo Attano is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
I have to wait until
People of Dunwall, stay in your home.
Person walks in there.
Advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Plus, there's someone up there I want to save.
Someone can't even breathe no more.
Now, he won't alert anybody, unless I mess with him. So, but I can talk to him. He doesn't mind my presence. Now, I haven't played in Metal Gear Solid in years, but trying to do an all stealth Metal Gear Solid game.
They say. Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for the... Careful with that sword. Grand Guard won't like it. I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
And it's low chaos. And speaking of chaos, the mechanics of chaos in Dishonored is basically this. If you kill a ton of people, high chaos. If you don't kill people, like if you don't kill a ton of people or a lot or such, especially like the main targets, like if you don't kill a lot of guards, including the main targets or anything like that, you get low chaos. And that affects the ending of the game.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
You know, just make it look like they've been asleep. I like how this run is going so far. Usually I ended up having like some accidental major detections. That's a nice painting. Painting within a painting. Art within a game. I like that. But and that's just the front door. I'm not gonna go out there. Okay. Close that door. Number one rule, you always, one principle I always follow in every game is I check everywhere. Because you never know what you'll find, even the most beneficial of items. Let me see what you said. Mega Man Zero and ZX Legacy Collection has been announced for next year. Woo! I look forward to that. Probably see if there's been any like trailers or like images or teasers. I like to check it out if there is. I'm gonna silently move up the stairs. Let me just save. Double check the stats. Yep, no one has spotted me. That's good.
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get out of here.
You have until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this, printer. I'm the one who gave you the scoop on the Crown Killer.
Half of which couldn't be verified. I must have been rat-ass out of my mind to use that name. There's no proof that the murderer has any connection to the Crown.
Well, it made a good story. Served a purpose.
Whatever's going on, this coup, it won't last. The people of Bristol are loyal to the Empress, and I'm gonna publish an essay every day for a month to make sure they remember it.
The people of Bristol have a new Empress, and in the morning, they'll have to find a new printer, too.
Only adults would threaten the man who runs a newspaper.
Time to put you out of business.
What's going on here? Huh? What? That...
Traitorous dog.
I don't know if that affects it. Let me try that again. Because actually you are supposed to choke him out, so because he's going to attack him. So I was going to see if I can do it when he's about to attack him. See if that changes it. But I knew his movements. You see how well I moved behind him so I wouldn't get spotted. Played this first part many times, so I was like, I saw his movements before, so... They're all online? Cool. Cool beans.
special edition. Empress Delilah Kaldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get out of here.
You have until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this, printer. I'm the one who gave you the scoop on the Crown Killer.
Half of which couldn't be verified. I must have been rat-ass out of my mind to use that name. There's no proof that the murderer has any connection to the Crown.
Well, it made a good story. Served a purpose.
Whatever's going on, this coup, it won't last. The people of Bristol are loyal to the Empress, and I'm gonna publish an essay every day for a month to make sure they remember it.
The people of Bristol have a new Empress. And in the morning, they'll have to find a new printer, too.
Only adult would threaten the man who runs a newspaper.
Time to put you out of business, printer.
Help! Someone help! I don't want to die!
Traitorous dog.
Now, officially, you actually saved him, so, don't worry, this guy ain't gonna wake up anytime soon. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about him being in here. Well, actually, here, I got a better idea for this guy. First, let me go talk to him.
That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
What's done is done, but I had nothing to do with the killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name.
You got that right,
Killer.
Celestial.
I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
Forgiveness isn't my specialty. Whatever happens next, lay low. But when the time comes, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed.
So he's got so he's in full support of me. Because he knows that what they're trying to have in print is a lie. I know you can think about it, how ironic that is, because it's like, when you think of the news, you think most newsprints and other stuff are going to produce a lie. So, but there are those out there who want the truth to actually come out, so. I save all the time, especially on RPGs. I'm sure you, Saito, I'm sure you save a lot of time on RPGs too, man. Because, well, I don't know how often you do, but each time I can make any progress, I save. Because I know if I'm going to face a tough boss, I know I'm going to be able to, I know I'm going to need to, prepare myself and not now this guy, he shouldn't be up here. This guy needs to be down here with his buddy. I don't know if that counts as detection, does it? Spotted, no. Now he got the chair, you get the couch. So long as you just lay down. There you go. Just want to do that just to be funny. Honestly, this is a GG. I'm just liking how this first part is working out so far. Although, I'm not sure how it will be. When it comes to, like, hard or very hard, detection becomes much, of course. Detection ability is thinned, so I'd have to just say, like, this is, like, a good practice run. But it's also a nice challenge run to still pursue, despite the difficulty. I don't have to go in that building. It's actually optional. It doesn't really have any... It has more readings, but I don't have to get it. I have no idea what you meant there, Celestial. I'm like, what do you mean by count your chickens, man? I don't live at a farm, bro. So you're gonna have to try that again. I just like to mess around and just... But I really don't know what you meant. Pay what you... Here's a good one for you. Pay what you owe.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now.
I think I can come over.
Move along.
There we go.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
What? I can actually get caught right there? I actually made it through there before without getting caught, so I guess he, okay, I see where I messed up. Alright. There's just a little window of opportunity there. Hold on. If I make that turn as soon as before he turns, like, I can definitely get... Because you can get right behind him and just climb up there and walk in there like nothing happened. You wouldn't even turn around.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Because see, right now he's just talking.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
So you can't even see me right now. Oh, what the? See, save is the best friend you can ever have.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
Is there?
So he can turn. Oh, okay. So then what I'll do is I'll just grab that vial, go back in, and then try to come out from there like that.
Return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
How hard can it be to clean a few things? Honestly, why do I pay for a house full of servants when they don't do anything?
And he says, oh yeah, this time I really mean it.
Ooh, almost got detected. That was close. See, a little lightning bolt, but didn't get out of the way, so that's good.
Then the murders. Now, what's ever going on tonight?
Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Are you coming tonight? To re-inspect the Riverside lands. Elaine heard fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad. You bet.
That's looks to be a giant rabbit of some kind.
Nominate your nephew as I pay my taxes and all the fees. I'd pay bribes too if it meant the roads weren't blocked off.
Not this time.
You up for a beer later?
Sure. Oh.
We should talk to...
So I got 9 of those health elixirs. Good.
Marvelous. I'm game if you are.
I can't do anything for you. You'd better run.
Might be time to visit my aunt in Freyport. Things are a mess here.
Now there are 2 characters. This one I think should be really easy. I don't have to go down there. I don't have to go. I mean, there are some stuff in that one room, but I can just skip it unless I. Well, let me see what they're gonna do first.
It's been hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. But that's all about to change.
Because I can just find a way to climb over.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help. Leave it to the Hatter gang to try to profit from the chaos of this coup.
People are getting rich in Colero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Evening at the Rum Club.
So he's gonna be over there, and that person's gonna be right there. I wonder if I can sneak by them without putting them to sleep. So let me see. Alright, so he said, okay. So then what I'm going to do, because once I land, he can still turn. Ooh, it is hot. Hold on one sec. I need to turn off the heater. Alright, I'm back. See anything else in here? You know, one good question to ask is it ever possible to do a challenge run without ever having to take down anybody? It's possible. It just has to depend upon like how you do it, so that way you can keep enemies from detecting or finding any bodies around. Maybe I find somebody sleeping, they try to wake them up. It's like you want to avoid that as much as possible. But it's just the right conditions. Huh. Well, one of two things. I can actually go into the water, ignore him, and let him hang where he is. Or I can try to find... Well, I might make some noise. I can't even jump that high. Time to go into the water. This is also a nice way of avoiding everybody else. I think I can I can swim past this, go underwater. There we go.
So, there's Lord Atano. You want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day.
Yep, it
There's
has
a
been
coup
unusual.
underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Yep, I am all set. Let's see the rating. Woohoo! Check it out. Ghostly, never detected. Merciful, didn't kill anyone, complete stealth. Awesome. Now that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I got 2 paintings. That's for the collectibles. Good. Yeah, this shows the list of all the collectibles you can get in each stage. So, okay, good. Coins. I really don't think that's, you know, I was checking to see, like, what are some collectibles, and it's like, collectibles, coins, that's mostly just getting currency, but runes, shrines, bone charms, blueprints, and paintings are all the main collectibles. Well, I hope you come back in time, because once it reaches 2 hours, that's when I'm gonna end. Let me see. But anyway, let's see. Ooh, look at all the special actions. Protected the printer. I protected the news printer. Replay an autograph message from Empress Jessamine. Took what gold you could carry from the Dunwall Tower's safe room emergency reserves. Oh yeah, gotcha. Locked Mortimer Ramsey in the safe room. Alright, have a good night there, Celestial Shards. I have to go. I'll see you in your next stream or PM you. Oh yeah, no problem, bro. Thank you for stopping by, enjoying the stream. Make sure to leave a like if you're loving the stream so far, and you have a good night there, Celestial. Let's catch you in the next story. Alright. Yeah, merciful is you don't kill anyone. Ghostly, ghost. Never, no detections at all. That's the ghost. There are some people who do, like, I was looking on Dishonored challenge runs on YouTube just to see what kind of challenge runs I wanted to do. And I thought, you know what? I'm a stealth person. I'm kind of like that in real life too. So just to no joke. I even almost scared my parents half to death. They saw me like, what? I didn't see you behind us. They're like, oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, I was right there the whole time. So I'm like a ghost. They call the ghost the Ghost. More better than the goat. But anyway, this is about to be a special scene and a homage to the first Dishonored.
Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow.
It does, because we're about to meet the outsider. So just a moment. Let me just check around. Yeah, so you look around, nothing happens, but when you go to the door, try to open it, and you turn around, boom.
I remember this endless cold.
It's the Cthulhu mythos. Let's get out of here. No, we can't go. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, it's could be inspired.
Where are you?
I could do like a video essay or something, maybe. Wondering like the connections between this void world and the Cthulhu mythos, or Lovecraftian horror designs. Maybe.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask. But you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo. And you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world.
Yep, he hasn't been watching. He's just been kind of in a way soft.
What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap?
Yeah, giant whale.
And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an Empress. Dowd could have told you about that, too.
I'm gonna be like, sure, I just want to see the whale. Now I'm gonna take the mark.
I felt this so long ago.
You can play this without the mark.
Still there all along.
But I'm used to it with the mark. If I ever wanted to, when I'm ready, I could do a no mark run. Or no mark challenge. Now the Blake. Oh, I fell. It's alright. But, I don't mind having fun. But, of course, it's my joy as being an assassin.
Feels as good as I remember.
Ah! Still a little further away. So I gotta jump up there.
Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne.
I'm just working up my speed and everything because there are times when I'm going to need to use it really fast. Sometimes I can use it to get up ahead.
There you are.
And here's a familiar heart.
Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should.
No one knows exactly what the void is. Other than when you think of void, you think of an empty space. An empty,
In thousands of years, few have seen this
realm
place.
or spiritual entity of a mystery that is yet to be unfolded.
Who is Delilah really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark?
There's a strange power in this place. I will never walk in the sun again. I know it now. The one who took my life walks the world still. But he has withdrawn. Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I? Remember the last day I saw you, out behind the tower. She carries your lessons within her, mine as well. My heart is made of muscle and sinew, but metal and glass as well, and other things.
So her voice is communicating through that heart. That makeshift heart I was having.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Now, the outsider is more of like an avatar, manifestation in a human-like form. More of the vessel of the void. But there is a backstory as to how he came to be, because he used to be a regular human being in the earth. But there was, let's say, a certain cult and certain things happened that led to his position where he is now.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw Karnaka, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
A good question. What would his 18-year-old self would think of him right now, for what he's become and everything? Well, I'm glad that first mission worked. Now it's just the second one. Which is why I'm gonna be safe and take the safe route and create 2 save files. So if at the end of the second mission, if I discover, oh no, like, so this one is, so here's how I'm gonna do it. Let's let that objective complete list pass, and I'm gonna go ahead and create 2 save files because this one is succeeded. So I'll save over that. And I'll create a second one and use the second one for the this mission. I may not do it for every mission, but if I am very suspicious and plus, well, I don't have to create multiple saves. So it'd be like, oh, if the second mission works out very well, then I'll save over that one with the third mission and so forth. And I'm going to be doing it like that. And then put the second mission right here. Sort of like this. First mission, second mission. The second mission succeeds the way I want it to. Second mission goes here, then third mission, and back and forth, vice versa. And do what is necessary to make sure I get that ghost or shadow. It's time to write. It's also time for me to do some little reading. Okay. I gotta adjust my eyes focus for a bit. I might have to read it on my Okay, let's try it again. Alright, so for most people, a new year means renewed hope and promises. Here we go. Me, I just hate the memories that get dredged up today. Today, 3rd day of the month of Earth, would have been Jessamine's birthday. We used to take a stiff out on the river before dawn, bringing a good bottle of sparkling wine, just to take a few moments to watch the sun rise together, alone for a while, before she got caught up in her duties for the day. All these years later, why am I still thinking about it? Well, because you miss her, bro. The anniversary. The worst time of year. These weeks leading up to the anniversary of Jessamine's murder. I run through it all again. If I'd just been there a moment sooner or known more about Dowd. If I'd been just a bit stronger, faster, smarter. If. One moment she was here, then next, in my arms, slipping away. Nothing I could do. Yes, I still grieve. The whole world still grieves, and so we mark the day she was murdered with somber speeches and trumpets. The month of harvest can't come soon enough. So that's that one. Now here, Dishonored. Feels like it did all those years ago. Jessamine and me, just a moment too late. Now Emily. This witch, Delilah, the most powerful magic I ever seen. She tore away the outsider's mark and made Emily into stone. I will find a way to undo it and to undo Delilah herself. Along with her accomplice, Duke Abel. Somehow I'll make sure they pay for what they've done to Emily. I've dealt with that weasel Ramsey for a start, but thanks to Delilah and the Duke, the whole empire thinks I'm the crown killer. But for now, I'm on a boat, heading away from Dunwall, turned toward my homeland. Seems absurd to write it down. Yeah, because heading to Serkanos. The captain is Megan Foster. Says she's friends with Anton Sokolov, the old royal physician. I have no choice but to trust her. For now, we sail to Serkanos. At least it gives me time to think. I need a plan. I plan to save Emily and pull Delilah from the throne she stole. The void. I'd almost forgotten the way it feels to walk in the void. That sickening sensation, like falling, like being abandoned by everything you've ever known. And the outsider, those dead eyes of his, limitless black. Of course, he offered me the same gift. I thought I might refuse just to let him know I won't be a part of his games. But then I remembered Emily, trapped by Delilah's magic. So I took it. Anything I saw I can use against the Duke and Delilah. Anything to defeat them and save my daughter. If this gift comes with a price, I just hope it's not too steep. And what will his other gift cost me? Jessamine's beloved voice, trapped in the same strange contraption that kept me company 15 years ago. I've been trying to forget it, but it is comforting to be able to talk to her again. And yet, it's not entirely the person I knew anymore. We finally arrived in Karnaca. I haven't seen the city in years. Nobody's waiting for me there, neither the people nor the Duke. Yep, he hasn't been at Serkanos. That's his homeland. From the very first Dishonored game, that's been his homeland. Alright, so it's already 2 hour span, so I'm gonna, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna collect his weapon. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's about it. So I got his weapon, everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop right here. Let me get the paper. I just want to see. I want to see if anybody is. Ah, okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do it tonight. Do I feel like it or no? What do I think? Well, let me see if there anybody else is on too. I don't know, I feel like I want to raid, but I feel like I want to also call it a night. Let me see. Maybe I could do a raid. I might do a raid. Okay. Sure. I can do one. So my buddy Pudge is on right now. Let me playing Resident Evil 3. So let me go ahead and go to my let me get out of here. Let me go to my live stream again. There we go. Get right on there. Because I have to go back to my live chat thing again. There we go. That should do it. Everyone wants to join me in that live stream. Be sure to click on the. Be sure to let me post the link. Oh, here, let me post this and let me post the link as well. If anyone wants to join, so be sure to hit that hashtag EXP Story Raid and just go over there and check out my buddy Pudge over there. All right. So other than that, hope to see any of you over there. Peace out. The link is there, and have a good one. Have a good night, y'all.